I trust everybody's doing fine and getting geared for the 12th of August. So, for those of you that have been following some of my posts in the recent past on my timeline, I've been sharing some tips for the 12th of August. Just to make sure that you're ready for you to cast your vote on 12th August and you cast your vote correctly. And so today I decided not to type up things and post some written things because someone told me that it's a little bit difficult for them to read because then they only go on social media in the morning when they are going to work or when they are driving and stuff like that. So it's a little bit difficult for them to read through things, and they were asking me if it's possible to record something, maybe video and audio. That way it's easy for them to listen. So today I just decided to do this little video and continue to give you tips on how to be ready and prepared for to cast your vote on the 12th of August. And today I want to talk about how to make your vote count. Okay, how to make your vote count. Now imagine waiting for maybe 5 years for you to vote for your preferred candidate, but just because of one little mistake that you make, you end up failing to cast your vote, or your vote is rendered invalid. So I just thought of taking some time just to share a few reminders so that as you are getting ready and you are getting geared for next week, Thursday, the 12th of August, you are ready and you know what you need to have. So I'm going to start with some very basic things. What makes you eligible to vote? What are the things that you need to carry or to have around or within you in order for you to be eligible to vote? So the first thing is that in order for you to be allowed to vote on the 12th of August, you have to be a Zambian citizen. Okay, so if you are not a Zambian citizen, please sinkhani yanu ninkhani yatu sema Zambians. And the only way to prove that you are truly a Zambian citizen is you need to be in possession of your green national registration card. So as you're getting ready to go to the polling station, just make sure that you have carried your green NRC, national registration card, because that is the only way to prove that you're truly a Zambian. Okay, number two, in order for you to be allowed to vote, in order for you to be eligible to vote, you need to have your voter's card. So if you have lost your voter's card, for one reason or the other, then there's no reason why you should go and find yourself at the polling station because you're not going to be allowed to vote. So please guard your voter's card between now and 12th August. Make sure that you guard your voter's card with your life. Don't lose it, okay? Because that's one of the things that are the basic things that are going to look at to see if you're eligible to vote. And then number four, actually, you may not, or you may have your voter's card, but for some reason your name does not appear in the voters register. So in order for you to be eligible to vote, your name needs to appear in the voters register. If for whatever reason you're not very sure whether your name is appearing in the voters register, the registers for the voters are always stuck. When you get to the polling station, just outside the polling station before you even go in, it is a requirement that the names of all the voters that are registered under that particular polling station are stuck outside the door, just by the entrance before you enter the polling station. So please take an interest to go and check before you even get into the polling station. Just go and check on that list, make sure that your name is there, and then you're going to be confident that you'll be able to vote. The next thing I want to talk about is a few basic housekeeping things that you need to bear in mind before you even go to the polling station. How to be prepared to make sure that you are able to go to the polling station and then you are able to cast that vote. Simple things. I've seen people that fall sick on the queue at the polling station because they forgot to take their medication or they didn't carry their medication. So if you are on any type of medication, number one, if you're on ARVs, BP medicines or whatever medicines that you are on, whatever underlying conditions that you may have. Please, if you take it in the morning, make sure that you take that medication before you start off from home. If you have to carry it and take it later in the day, make sure that you've carried that medication to the polling station so that you take that medicine and you are strong enough and you are fit for you to be able to cast your vote. So please, 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 if there's any medication for whatever reason, for those that need to have some food, I know people that are diabetic may be required to eat something from time to time. Make sure that you've carried a little something just to, your health is very important as you go to the polling station. Okay. Secondly, make sure you have enough rest before the polling day. Okay. Make sure you rest. I know people, there are people, especially we ever conduct to my whiskey more, where they will drink the whole night. In the morning they are tired. Some even fail to go and vote. Just sacrifice for that one day. Make sure you rest, sleep early, wake up early in the morning, ready to go and cast your vote. And plan in advance what time you want to be at the polling station. Ideally, I encourage people to go early. Make sure that you cast your vote. By 12 hours, nishima vota kudala. Things may go wrong. Imagine you decide you're going to go in the afternoon and then something happens, either a family commitment or something happens on the way to the polling station, or something happens at the polling station and you're not there to cast your vote. So you end up missing that opportunity for you to be able to cast your vote. So it's very, very important that you get to the polling station early, on time. Actually, I encourage everyone, just get there in the morning. I mean, it's just one day, you have nothing to lose. It's better if you're waiting, you're gonna wait at the polling station. That way, it reduces the risk of you missing out because something has gone wrong at home or in your family or anywhere that can prevent you from casting that very, very important vote. For people that their polling station are far away from, a little bit far, and maybe they need to get on a bus, they need some transport, make sure that you arrange for some transport to get there. If some transport money, if it's some fuel for your car, or just make sure that your means of transport is sorted out. The next point, the next reminder is that we are living in COVID times. Okay, we are living in COVID times. So make sure that you observe the COVID guidelines. Don't forget your face mask. Don't forget your face mask. Carry your face mask as you are going to the polling station. And then, if you are able to get yourself, those small bottles of hand sanitizer, just, those little hand sanitizers, carry that, put it in your pocket. Make sure that you protect yourself and stay safe from COVID-19. That's very important. I always encourage people to say communication is important wherever you're going. So carry your phone, have some airtime in your phone, such anything that requires you to communicate to the family or to any of your friends. You have the means to do that. So as you're going to the polling station, I mean, you're gonna be there. You don't know how long you're gonna be there. So please make sure that your phone is charged. You are able to keep in touch and keep up to date. That's a very important day for Zambia, the voting day, and you'll get to keep up to date with what is happening around you. The other thing I want to talk about is the issue of people that are not able to write, those that need assistance, maybe those that are blind or that are physically incapacitated. So if you fall in any of those categories, maybe you are not able to write, maybe you are you are blind or you are physically incapacitated, please prepare in advance. Make sure that you have a relative or a friend who is above the age of 18 and has an NRC, who is going to assist you to cast your vote. So there are only 3 people that are allowed to assist you if you are in those situations. 1 is a relative, 2 is a friend, and if it's a relative or a friend who's going to assist you, they have to be 18 years and above with a green national registration card that they have to carry as they take you to the polling station. And then if you don't have a relative or a friend who is going to assist you, the presiding officer is the only person who is allowed to assist you once you get to the polling station. Okay, so no other person, party agent, monitor, whatever, has the authority to assist you. Only the presiding officer who is at that particular polling station is going to assist you to run you through and make sure that you cast your vote and you cast it correctly. So please, if you're one of those people that are not able to write, you are illiterate, you are blind and not able to see, or you are physically incapacitated, make sure that you prepare. You have a relative, a friend who's going to take you there. If none of those are available, just know that the presiding officer are going to be able to assist you. And also, this just to mention also, pregnant women, the elderly, and those people that are not too well, please, when you get to the polling station, make it known that you're in that situation so that you can be given priority. You can be given priority as you are going to vote. So that is very, very, very important.